Good morning to you, and welcome to 7th grade Class 2A state quarterfinal action here on Central Illinois Sports. We are here for the Mount Pulaski and Paris Crestwood game. We are on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We will take a 2-minute break here, and then we will come back and tell you a little bit about this game and about these two teams.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
Good morning. Welcome back to Central Illinois Sports. Steve Surratt, Tim Hull, Lisa Surratt with you. 2A 7th grade girls basketball action here. The opener winner today was Nauvoo-Calusa, as they beat Lewiston in the first game. This next game is Paris Crestwood and Mount Pulaski. And I got some sheets here. Tim, you're listening to the pregame brought to you by Great Rivers Bank. If you're in the market for a new home loan, talk to an expert at Great Rivers Bank with locations in Barry, Pittsfield, Liberty, and Hannibal. We serve the entire region and beyond. Check out the online loan application at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. And with that, I had some sheets here, Tim, and I probably put them up about these two teams. If you want to go for a second here while I grab those sheets again, hopefully, as we look at these contests. And I may not have. I may have knocked them down. Here they come. No. But contest here between these two teams as Mount Pulaski comes in 20-6 and Paris Crestwood at 16-6. You're listening to the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Let's do the starting lineups. Brought to you by your Farm and Home Supply. From snacks and hoodies to power tools and lawn chairs, no other place has all that like your local Farm and Home Supply. For Mount Pulaski, it looks like this. Be Kylie Cowan, Mabry Bender, Addison Dybert, Elia Martin, and Reagan Tysus. That's your Mount Pulaski. As let's see, Mount Pulaski is which one? And from Paris Crestwood, it'll be Karsten Haddix, Bea Good, Lexi Krippus, Ashlyn Hansel, and Kendall Fuquay. Those are your starters for Crestwood. Tim tries to get his headphone changed around. You tired of dealing with that, are you, Tim? And so Crestwood, we're a little more familiar with Crestwood. That's who beat our 8th grade girls last year in the 8th grade state game, Tim, and they're perpetually in the 7th and 8th grade tournaments every year, and they're over in Paris. And it is a public school. I got corrected last year. It was not a private school. But so that's the game we've got for you here. We're going to take a break here. Those are your starting lineups brought to you by Farm and Home Supply. We'll take a quick break for Great Rivers Bank here in this pregame.
As a new hunting season begins, we observe a species most rare, the hunter incompetus. The hunting ritual begins. Already he stakes his claim by bringing a duck call to a deer hunt. Disaster strikes. A devastating blow to a long-suffering species. There may be no helping the hunter incompetence, but for everyone else, no other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
Tell my mom to pick me up soon.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports. Girls 7th grade Class 2A quarterfinal action here between Paris Crestwood and Mount Pulaski. You're listening to the Great Rivers Bank pregame show brought to you by Great Rivers Bank. In several locations for you for that banking facility. As we get ready, the starting lineups are being done here as we have tried to prepare for this and get our sheets out as we've messed those all up, Tim. But guess what? We will have things figured out by the end of the day. Paris Crestwood, here we go. They came to us. They Ken Mundy South Central, they beat them 21-6 in the sectional. And in regional championship, they beat Casey Westwood. And that's how they got there. And so let's see if Mount Pulaski in the sectional, Normal Metcalf, they beat 29-9. And they won their regional Decatur Dennis 37-16. They've had some pretty handy wins here as far as this year goes on. Both of these teams kind of kept their opponents low scoring. And so for Crestwood, it'll be Fuquay jumping center for them and Martin for Mount Pulaski. Ball's controlled by Mount Pulaski, goes out of bounds though. And it will be Paris Crestwood basketball. I'm probably going to say Crestwood, Mount Pulaski. Ball will be inbounded. That'll be Krippus bringing the ball across. Krippus goes around to the left-hand side. She's battled over there, still has her dribble. Tries to get it in the middle, and it's picked off, going back the other direction. Nope, they get back with it as Good pulls it back in. Krippus with the basketball. Right-hand side, goes to the middle. That'll be Hansel. And going to be a foul called right out of the gate. Okay. That will be on Fuquay as they bring the ball up. Mount Pulaski will bring the ball up. That'll be Martin at the head. She gives it over to Dybert, and in the corner, a three-point shot, no good. Put back, no good, and fight for the basketball. It will be Mount Pulaski basketball. They're from just up the road here. They didn't have a long travel this morning. Ball put back out front. That'll be Martin. Martin, right-hand side, gets it out. Actually, skip pass to the corner. I don't know if that was meant or not. Turn around. Titus tries to get it into Martin. Not there. Down in the corner. That is Dybert. No good. Martin back with the basketball. Down in the corner, Bender. Over to Dybert. And she shoots two. So that puts Mount Pulaski on the board. Addison Dybert. Boy, that was a collision. Ball up, thrown up by Good, and it's no good, and a foul called on the floor. Foul's going to be on 12. That'll be on Cowan. All be inbounded. Out front, and put up for grabs, but it'll be Krippus that puts it into the inside. Hansel with the shot, no good. Be Hansel that'll bring the ball in. Hansel gets it clear back out front. That's Haddix. And over to Krippus. She drives baseline. Tries to throw it backside, and it's picked off. We're headed back the other direction. They get it into Martin, and she's fouled on her way to the basket, and she's going to shoot two. They're saying it's on the floor. And it's going to be on Haddix. There's Crestwood, her first. To the line will be Haddix. Oh, excuse me. That was Martin at the line. No good. And the second one is good. That'll make it a 3-0. Mount Pulaski lead. Crestwood with the basketball, and it's stolen on Dybert. Shot no good. Rebound ends up in Cowan's hands, and she gets 2 points. Ball down the sidelines, Krippus, and they say she went out of bounds. She was kind of out of control there, Tim. So far, this game is not very much in control. Cowan gets the ball in, down in the corner. Drive in, that's Dybert, no good. And the rebound put up by Titus, 2 points. And a timeout on the floor with Mount Pulaski leading 7-0 over Paris Crestwood.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera. Named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Back with you from Riverton, Illinois. The 7th grade girls 2A quarterfinal game between Paris Crestwood and Mount Pulaski. Mount Pulaski out with a 7-0 lead. Ball up the right-hand side. That's Krippus. Krippus looks low and wide open underneath was Fuquay, and she loses the ball out of bounds. That's a turnover. Martin will bring it back the other way for Mount Pulaski. She gets it over. And from the corner, that was Dybert. No good. Rebound coming back the other direction is Haddix. Haddix gives it over to Krippus. Krippus tries to go baseline and almost lost the ball out of bounds. Krippus from the corner for three. No good. Rebound is Martin back the other direction. She'll bring it up, and Krippus will try to slow her up. Gets the ball across. That's Bender into the corner and into the lane for Martin. Martin already up with 3 points, 9-0, down to the 3-minute mark here in the first quarter of this contest. Krippus, her Haddix, and she loses the basketball. Ends up in the hands of Martin, going back the other direction. Everything going Mount Pulaski way. In the corner, that's Dybert, and no good, and a jump ball. And I can't see an arrow up here, but it will be Paris Crestwood basketball. And we got a little shoe tying going on here. Inbound will be Hansel. She'll try to get into Krippus. And finally gets it into Haddix. And the ball knocked away by Martin, but they're going to say she fouled Ella Martin with her first foul of this contest. That'll be the second team foul for each team there. Ball inbounded. That's Krippus. She lost it out of bounds. Is it? Yep. It'll be Mount Pulaski basketball. Bender will inbound. Inbounds to Dybert. Dybert takes it to the right side. Drives in. Kicks it over. That's Cowan. Down low. That's Titus, and it goes out of bounds. And it'll be Paris Crestwood. I'm just going to say Crestwood. Crestwood basketball. Trying to get it inbound. They get it into Good. Good gets it knocked away. Martin steals it. Goes to the bucket. Off the glass. No good. And a foul is going to be called. I believe on 21 Hansel. Ashlyn Hansel with her first foul. Third team foul for the Eagles. That's Crestwood is the Eagles. Shot up and good by Martin. I got a feeling you're not going to want to send her to the line very much there, Tim.
I don't think, I mean, we saw Haas do it last game and her do it this game. I don't think you want to send either of them to the line. They've shown that they can make them pretty easily.
Second shot, in and out, no good. Big rebound, back the other direction. That'll be Krippus. Krippus going to drive to the bucket, put up a floater, no good. Rebound on the backside, that's Fuqua, puts it up, and she's going to get fouled. .22, that's going to be on Dybert, or Delbert? Dybert, yes, that's what I was told. And that's her first foul. 3 team fouls each. Fuqua for the first shot, no good. 2:09 left here in the first quarter of action. And it's been all Mount Pulaski, 10-0. Second shot by Fuqua. And she makes that one. Gets them on the board with 1 point. 10-1. It's Mount Pulaski over Crestwood. Ball given up. Down in the corner. Dybert 4-3. Off the rim and out of the bounds. Off the back of the backboard. She's not scared to take that shot, is she, Tim?
I think she's taken it 3 or 4 times already this game, so I think she'll make a couple of them.
Gets it in. Krippus with the basketball. She double dribbled. Timeout called on the floor. Be a 30-second timeout. 1:55 left here in the first.
If you have that drive and you want to do more with that, then there's opportunity there for you to do that. It's not the typical job that you would expect it to be. Like, it's just super fulfilling. When my life needed opportunity, I chose Dot.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
With you, state action, Central Illinois Sports here in Riverton, Illinois for the girls 7th grade 2A quarterfinals in the state. Ball be given in to Martin. Martin still with the dribble. And wow, they're going to call that foul on Krippus. And Martin did a pretty good job of extending that arm out there.
Yeah, she kind of drew the foul, and I think that's going to be the key to this game, just drawing fouls on the other team, trying to get their players out.
Ball be inbound. Down to Martin. She spins, turns, shoots, no good. Rebound fought for. Ends up in Fuqua's hands. She comes back they'll come back the other direction. That'll be Haddix. Haddix throws it down low and off of Crestwood. It'll be Mount Pulaski basketball. And Tim, we've yet to see Crestwood come down and really set up their offense.
Yeah, I think I think the pressure's kind of getting to them here, and they're kind of going too quick. They need to settle down, take their time, get into their offense that's got them here.
Ball in the corner to Dybert. Gets it back into Martin. She drives, tries to kick it out, and fought for, and ball's loose on the floor, and it's going to be a tie-up finally. This should be Mount Pulaski's basketball. And we've seen it, all the whole time. Some officials really fast at calling that. Other officials a little slower, Tim.
Yeah, some officials will call it right away. Some officials will wait until both teams are ripping each other apart before they get it.
Bender gets it to Martin, Diver to Martin, and a ball thrown away as they get it back out front to Bender. And it's going the other direction. 10-1, 104 left here in the first. Inbound. Hansel, she gets it inbound. Krippus into Fuquay, no good. And the rebound was Martin on the rebound. And I think they're going to give a foul on that. And that foul is going to go on 10 on good.
It should be shooting now.
Should be fifth, should be 2 shots. You're absolutely right, Tim. Officials still getting used to the new rules, even though we're at the end of this season. That's going to put Martin to the line. Martin is 2 for 4 today from the free throw line. Next shot is up and good.
I'm not going to say anything this time because last time I did it, jinxed her.
And the second one's good. Tim, you may be the jinx there. She's up to a total of 6 points in this contest. The inbound. Krippus with the basketball. She goes down the left side, finally gets it passed over. That's going to be Haddix. Haddix gets left to Fuquay. And a foul's going to be called, and Fuquay will go to the line. And the foul's going to be on 12. That's going to be on Cowan. That's going to be her second foul. Fuquay's first shot is up and no good.
Both teams need to settle down, stop fouling so much. I mean, each team's about to the bonus for each team, so they need to just settle down, run their offense, play good defense, don't foul.
Hey, that's a key. If teams did all the way you said there, they'd be better, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I think that any team could win off that motto right there.
And she makes the second one. That'll make it a 12-2 ball game as Mount Pulaski up by 10. Martin bulls her way, gets it in the corner to Bender. Bender shoots, no good. Rebound underneath, fought for. Coming back the other words, that's Haddix. Haddix drives down the right-hand side, drives in, throws it underneath, wide open. I believe that was 10. That was good for that. She was good for 2 points, down to 22nd. Right side, that's Martin. Drives, puts it up, no good. Rebound Fuquay. She kicks it out. That'll be Hansel. Hansel kicks it up to Haddix. Haddix for 3 at the end of. Nope. Ball saved. Ball was saved by Haddix out to Fuquay, but they didn't get another shot. At the end of 1 quarter of play, it is Mount Pulaski 12 and Crestwood 4. We'll be back.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005, or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports as we've got state girls action, 7th grade action, 2A here. You can watch all the games, all 4 classes on Central Illinois Sports. So if you're checking out this game, you can check out others that are going on that you're interested in for free once you pay that $15 the first time. Martin. They get it in the post. Get it down. That's Bender. She drives. Tried to get it in Martin. Then she shoots the ball. No good. They get it out front. That's Krippus. She drives, shoots, and good. Krippus for the first 2 points that she's had this ball game. That's Dybert. Gets it over to Cowan. Back to Dybert. Dybert out front to Martin. Or I should say down low to Martin from Titus. No good. Rebound goes to Crestwood and Hansel. Krippus will bring the basketball up for Crestwood. Krippus down in the corner. They try to get it underneath the Fuquay, and the ball's knocked out of bounds. Ball will be taken out by Hansel. Ball out front. Good. Down to Hansel. Back out to Krippus. Try to get it down to Fuquay, knocked away. Ends up in the hands of Hansel, and there's going to be a tie-up, and I believe it'll go back Crestwood side, and it does. Ball knocked away by Martin as the intended receiver there. On the sound like football. Krippus. Krippus. Krippus drives baseline, tries to kick it low to Hansel, and then she throws it away, passing it back out to Good. Bender will inbound to Martin. Dybert getting down there in the corner. Tim getting set. She wants the ball in the corner to shoot. They give it to her in the corner. She gives and goes to Martin. Back out to Dybert. She shoots a three. No good. Rebound, Fuquay. She get it out to Haddix. Haddix down to Krippus. Krippus saves it, or tries to shoot the ball. It's off the edge of the backboard and no good. Dybert back the other direction. Gets it across to Martin. They'll reset. She said, Tim, I ain't making it. Oh, there's Martin on the give and go. No good. Rebound, Cowan. They give it in the other side to Dybert. No good. Rebound for Crestwood. They'll throw it up course to Krippus. She puts it off the glass and gets 2 points. Krippus with 4 points on the day. Martin will walk the ball up. 3:37 left here in the second. Martin, volleyball spike, over to Cowan. Martin on the line, no good. And they're going to call a foul on the play. They're going to call the foul on, is it 11? 11, that'll be on Swayze Titus from Mount Pulaski. Timeout called, 12-8. Mount Pulaski leads now by 4. We'll be back. Back with you on Central Illinois Sports. 3:25 left here in the second. It is Mount Pulaski 12 and Peoria Crestwood 8. And Crestwood's got 4 points here in the second quarter. And Tim, do you know how many points Mount Pulaski has?
I'm going to say 0.
You're absolutely right. Ding, ding, ding. Grippus, she gets it in the corner. Ball knocked out, and they're saying it's Mount Pulaski basketball. Mount Pulaski's got the most fans because they had the shortest to drive. About a, 3-hour drive for Peoria Crestwood up here at least, or 2.5. Drive in, Dibert gives it to Martin. She drives baseline, and they're going to say she got hooked on the baseline, I believe, by Bender. Let's see. No, excuse me, wrong team. Hansel, that's going to be her second foul. Inbound. That is Dibert for 3, no good. And jump ball, and it'll be Mount Pulaski basketball. She shot no less than about, 8 of those, Tim? Long 2s or 3s?
Yeah, I have 6 threes and about, there's another one right
That's
there.
a 2, no good. A rebound fought for, and now it'll go Crestwood's direction. She's not scared to shoot the ball. Griffiths will bring the basketball up for Crestwood. Goes to the right-hand side. They'd love to get the ball to Fuquay, but they front her, and the ball was partially blocked there by Bender. Nice defensive play. Bender is fronting Fuquay, and they've got a person on the backside. So they're taking that part of the game completely away from them, Tim.
Yeah, and I've noticed that Crestwood keeps on trying to give it to her, but whenever she's got 2 people on it, it's kind of hard to get it to her.
Yeah, and she can't even feed out at that point. She don't have a lot of options. She is definitely a Mount Pulaski sandwich there, down low. Diver to bring the basketball up for Mount Pulaski. Grippus picks her up at the volleyball spike line, and now she stopped her dribble and almost throws it away. It's saved. Martin going to shoot a long 2, no good. The rebound, Grippus headed back the other direction. An opportunity to cut this to a 2-point lead. No good on the shot. And that's going to be Dibert going the full distance there. Up and no good by her. Rebound Martin, and she'll get fouled. I will tell you, Ella Martin ends up in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, she's always finds a way to the ball somehow.
She kind of, we don't have Lisa's mic up, but it reminds me of Kinsey Cassidy. Is that she, even if she doesn't shoot the ball, she's going to be under the basket. Shot up and good by Martin. First point this quarter for Mount Pulaski. They started hot, got 12 points, and had a 10-point lead. Now that lead is down to 5, and now she'll shoot the second one. And it is good also. And that was the second foul on Haddix. Grippus, I would have almost called a double dribble, throws it under the basket to Bowers. Ends up in Good's hands, taken away by Olson in the ball game for Mount Pulaski. Down in the corner, they tried to get it to Dibert, and I think that was a give and go again that just went awry. Mount Pulaski down by 6, or up by 6 points. Crestwood, with 1:32 left here, would like to get a couple of buckets and make this game closer. Inbound. That's Grippus. She'll try to dribble through the press. They're trying to slow them down, getting the ball down. They get the ball low, and they save it. Ball ends up in Bender's hands, gives it to Martin. Down in the corner, that's Dibert, and into Martin for 2 points. 10 points in the first half here for Martin. Oh, we're going to call blocking on Martin. That'll be her second foul of the ball game. Ball inbounded. Martin steals the inbound. She's going to go to the bucket, up and off the glass. No good. She gets the own rebound. Back out. Crestwood. Fuquay gets it back. Griffiths comes down the right side. Down to 50 seconds left here in the second quarter. That's Haddix for a long shot. No good, and a rebound off of Hansel's hands, and it'll be Mount Pulaski basketball. Diver to bring the ball up for Mount Pulaski. They'll try to get it into the post. To Martin, then out to Cowan. Or Bender, I should say. And a three by Madeline Olson. Madeline Olson with a three-pointer. Down to 18 seconds. Griffiths with the basketball. Right-hand side, that's Haddix. She throws it back out to Griffiths. And she shoots a three. No good. Rebound Martin. She'll bring it back. Throws it the length of court. No good. At the end of 2 quarters of play, it's Mount Pulaski 19 and Paris Crestwood 8. We'll be back with your halftime show brought to you by Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Back with you, the halftime show brought to you by Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Quincy. It's a great place to go for your next vehicle purchase. Their staff is committed to making car buying process simple and making sure the customer's needs are satisfied. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see them at 3431 Main Street in Quincy. And it is halftime. It is 19-8. Mount Pulaski leading Paris Crestwood by 11 points. As we closed out that quarter, Tim, Mount Pulaski stretched that lead out because Paris got within, 4 points. It's as close as they got in that quarter. Now we've got an 11-point lead. And so with that, let's take a look at the stats. Let's look at your Paris Crestwood stats first. It'll be Good with 2 points, Griffiths with 4, and Fuquay with 2 for the total of 8 points. And the stats for Peoria Crestwood, Tim, as far as the stats, do you have those?
For Paris Crestwood, they're shooting 3 of 15 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, and 2 of 4 from the free throw line.
For Paris Crestwood, here's the scoring for Mount Pulaski. 2 points for Cowan, 2 points for Dybert, 10 points for Martin, 2 points for Titus, and a 3 by Olson for a total of 19 points, and their stats look like...
For Mount Pulaski, they're shooting 6 of 26 from the field with 1 for 8 from 3 and 6 for 8 from the free throw line.
Okay, that's your stats and figures on the Little Jess halftime program. If you're looking for a Dodge, a Chrysler, a Jeep, a Ram, check them out at 3431 Main Street in Quincy. That's Little Jess Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram in Quincy on Main Street. We'll be back after these messages.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera. Named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005, or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com. When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs. Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this year. If you're looking to get your team shirts or just looking for spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space in our shop. Stop by and see us and check out our offerings. Business lets us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Thank you to everyone in our community for the support over the last 16 years. Thank you for supporting local. Press Yours On You, 506 West Wood, Camp Point, Illinois.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
We're passionate about the outdoors.
Game Masters has the perfect gifts for this holiday season.
Come in and check out all of the great gift ideas like hunting accessories, clothing, gun safes, guns and bows.
Let Game Masters help you with your holiday shopping.
Go to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out the selection.
And don't forget gift cards for those hard-to-buy loved ones. Clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more.
Game Masters in Quincy. We're passionate about the outdoors.
As a new hunting season begins, we observe a species most rare, the hunter incompetus. The hunting ritual begins. Already, he stakes his claim by bringing a duck call to a deer hunt. Disaster strikes. A devastating blow to a long-suffering species. There may be no helping the hunter incompetus, but for everyone else, no other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
Tell my mom to pick me up soon. Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
I love training. I like to help people improve on their tasks. That food has been providing everything for me. They just treat you so well. When my life needed an opportunity, I chose that.
Before the TAVR, I was very active, worked out at the Croc Center. I would say less than a week. Well, of course, Amy tells me I couldn't do squats. She even wrote it in my discharge paper. Great big, Sandy, no squats. So I did a couple.
Oh my word.
Don't tell her.
I knew she was going to. But I have the best job in the world to get to work with these patients.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports. We've got 7th grade girls 2A action for you here from Riverton, Illinois. Steve Surratt, Tim Hull, Lisa Surratt on camera for us today, and feeding us stuff in our ears so we can all three keep our eyes on the ball game. But glad to have you. It's halftime. We're getting ready for third quarter action. It's been Mount Pulaski Bears 19 and the Eagles from Paris Crestwood with 8. They struggled in the first half. And let's see what happens the second half. And with that, that'll be Krippus that brings the ball up. She throws in the corner to Haddix. Haddix shoots the ball up back out front. That'll be Krippus. Krippus drives down low. They wanted to get the ball underneath the Hansel and can't do it. They can't get it to either of their big people, Tim.
Yeah, they've been trying to do that all game, and Mount Pulaski's been denying that.
Inbound is taken by, re-steal by Krippus there. The other direction, the ball bounced around, finally grabbed by Olsen. Krippus wanted a foul there. Martin. Then they get it down low to give and go to Martin. No good. If she made every one of those she had, this would be a wider span ball game than it is, Tim. Krippus will bring the ball up for Crestwood. Back out Krippus. She feeds down low. Hanley gets it into Fuquay, and she gets fouled. That's what they've been trying to do right there. The foul is going to be on 34. That'll be on Madeline Olsen. Should be her first foul of the ball game. That puts Fuquay to the line for 2. First one is up. No good. She's 2 for 4 on free throws today, making it 2 for 5. Let's see what she can do with this back end. Ball's up, no good. Rebound, Dybart. She gets it across, feeds it down low. That was Olsen, she loses the basketball. Martin gets it back though, and it should be Mount Pulaski basketball. Bender will take the basketball out for Mount Pulaski. Bender, or I said Dybart gets it into Bender, back to Dybart. She shoots, no good. And it'll be a tie-up again, and it'll go the other direction. Crestwood. Basketball for you all day today. The next game coming up in the quarterfinal will be McNabb-Putnam County against Waterman Indian Creek. 17-2 and 12-4 for the Waterman squad. Krippus gets it out over 2. Haddix back down low. They feed to go. The same thing there as they try to get it down to Hansel, and Hansel's going to feed it to Fuquay, breaking through the lane. Krippus will get the ball out. Get it back up on top. That's Haddix in the corner to Krippus. She's going to shoot the 3, in and out, no good. Rebound backside, good. She puts it up, no good, and off the hands of Hansel, out of bounds. It'll be Mount Pulaski basketball. No scoring action. We're just about 2 minutes into this quarter. Neither team can get it in the basket. Bender in the corner to Dybart. She's going to shoot the ball. And going to be Mount Pulaski basketball and tie-up. Inbound Bender. Gets it in the middle. Olsen, that's partially blocked, but they're going to call a foul, saying that Fuquay got part of her hand. For Fuquay, that's going to be her second foul. She'll go to the line. That'll be Olsen to the line. The first one is up and in. Gives her a total of 4 points. This could make 5 if she could make this one. 4:04 left here. And the ball's up. No good off the rim. Rebound Fuquay. She gets it over to Krippus. She feeds it down low, but it's knocked away. And it'll be Martin back the other direction. She goes up the glass and good as Martin scores. That gives her 12 points on the day. Moves the lead out to 22-8. Now Pulaski block in the middle. And they're going to call timeout before that happened. With it, full timeout, 3:39 left here in the third. 22-8. Mount Pulaski over Paris Crestwood.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera. Named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports. It's 22-8. Mount Pulaski over Paris Crestwood. The inbound's going to be Bender. Or not Bender, excuse me, wrong team. Krippus shoots the ball. No good. And it's going to be out of bounds. It will be Mount Pulaski basketball. That was Hansel. This is Bender. Martin will bring the ball up for Mount Pulaski. She'll be picked up by Krippus at the half line. Bender. Martin in the corner to Dybart. Back out to Bender, and the ball is stolen by Krippus. And they're going to call. Are they going to call a foul on her? Nope, they called that on Bender. That's her second foul, they say. Apparently I missed one. Krippus with the ball. Ball knocked away. Rhodes balls around all over the place. Ends up in Martin's hand. And Mount Pulaski, she's going to drive to the hoop off the glass and in as Martin with 14 points. 24-8 as in this third quarter. And that was good. Nope. Krippus with that, they said. Okay. in the corner. Bender no good. Rebound, Olsen underneath, good. She's got 6 points on the day. Krippus. Back out front to Krippus. Gets that ball over. Ball stolen away by Martin, headed back the other direction, up and off, I had to say she got her with the body because the ball was blocked by the hand there. Krippus, her second foul. That'll put Martin to the line. First one is up and no good. If she gets done with this, she will have taken 10 foul shots, and she's made 6 out of 10. Next one is up, makes it 7 out of 10. 27-10. Krippus, and she's going to get fouled, and the foul's going to be called on Dybert. That's her second foul. That'll mean it'll be Paris Crestwood basketball. Inbound, Hansel gets it over to Krippus. Krippus drives down, stops. Let's set up the offense. Top the key, trying to get it to Fuqua, throws the ball away. Martin will bring it back the other direction for Mount Pulaski. Down in the corner. That's Dybert, gives it back into Martin. No good. Rebound Olsen, no good. Second shot put up by Rhodes, and it was no good. 1:25 left here in the third quarter. 27-10. Krippus, the right-hand side. Nope. That's off of Paris Crestwood. What did you think about that, Tim?
I think it definitely hit off one of the Mount Pulaski player's legs, but maybe that's just me.
Yeah, he was right in front of it, so I guess he had a better view than we did. Ball in the corner. Dybert for the long two, no good. Rebound, fought for, finally in the hands of Haddix. Haddix tries to go down the line, and it goes off of Martin. Hansel the inbound. She gets over to Krippus. Krippus over the left side to Good. She drives, loses the basketball. Picked up by Fuqua. Fuqua gets it back, tries to throw it back out front, and Martin gets the pass. She's going to drive full court. She's going to get fouled. That's going to be on Krippus. Martin will go to the line for 2, and that's going to be her third foul. 42 seconds left here in the third. Martin for the 2. First one is up and good. Next shot by Martin is also good. Puts her up to 17 points in this contest. Down to 40 seconds left here, 29-10. 19-point lead now by Mount Pulaski. Krippus down low to Fuqua. She gets fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's Madeline Olsen. That'll be her second foul. That'll put Fuqua to the line for 2. She missed her last 2. Let's see what she can do this time. First one's banked in. I don't know about you, Tim, but I'm seeing more of the banking in of the free throw shots this year.
Yeah, and I think they're realizing that if they bank it in, it can go basically in no matter what.
In and out, no good on the second one. Bender saves it, gets it to Martin. Martin will bring it down with just 25 seconds on the clock as she crosses. It's out at the spike line, throws it over. Work it around, back to Martin. Down in the corner, there's Dybert. She shoots a long two, no good. Underneath the basket was Martin, and she gets fouled. How many times has that happened today?
Has she shot all the free throws for them? I think she shot everyone but 2, so
Yeah.
6 times, so now the 7th time.
Yeah. And the foul's going to go on Fuquay. That's going to be her 3rd. And the first one is short, no good. Next shot up is good. 13 seconds left. Griffiths will bring the basketball up for him. Crestwood tries to go to Fuquay, can't get it in there. And ball bounces around. Griffiths going to shoot a 3, makes a 3. 3-pointer for Griffiths to end that 3rd quarter. With the score of 30-14, Mount Pulaski leads Crestwood. We'll be back after these messages.
Griffin Signs in Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs in Time. Call 217-228-7470.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
As we head to the 4th quarter, it's Mount Pulaski 30, Paris Crestwood 14 in 7th grade 2A girls state quarterfinal action. Steve Surratt, Tim Hull, Lisa Surratt with you on Central Illinois Sports. Again, a reminder, you've got all the games for all 4 classes available to you if you're watching this ball game, both this weekend and next weekend. Ball will be inbounded. That was Hansel. She gets it back out to Krippus. In the middle of Hansel. Hansel goes up with the shot. No good. That was contested. Ball lost out of bounds, and they're going to say it went off of Bender last. Hansel will... Nope, they're going to switch the inbound person. They're going to put Krippus on the inbound. Beautiful gymnasium here, Tim, as we were talking. One of the biggest that's in this first weekend of state action.
Yeah, it is a little bit bigger than most high school gyms are nowadays.
Ball was inbounded to Haddix, and there was Martin to tie that ball up. I think it was a tie-up. Hansel with the inbound. She gets it to Krippus. Krippus tries to get over to Fuquay. She throws it up. She's going to go to the line. Foul is going to be on Bender. That will be her 3rd foul. And that'll put Fuquay to the line. She's been to the line and shot 8 foul shots, and she's made 3. We'll see what she does with these 2. Shot is up. No good. Next shot by Fuquay. Is up. And good. As she makes the second one, puts her up to 4 points on the day. Martin, Bender. Finally, they get it in to Dybert to the corner. She makes a long 2. Dybert up to 4 points on the day. Corner. That's Haddix for 3. No good. Rebound fought for. That was Cowan, and she couldn't come down with the ball. Oh, jump ball, and it'll be Mount Pulaski basketball. Down to 5:20. 17-point lead for Mount Pulaski. Martin brings it across the half line. Throws it quickly to Cowan. Cowan down low. That was Titus, and it was blocked. Back the other way. Griffiths, she throws it up, and that's going to be a foul on Bender. And that's going to be Bender's third foul. Is that right? No, they're saying 4. Okay. So I missed one somewhere. I gave it to the wrong person. I probably gave it to Diver. Griffiths to shoot the foul. First one is up. And no good. Her first free throws of the day. Most all of them been, or have been up to this point, Fuquay. She gets ready for the second one. Shoots. No good. Rebound Martin. She'll double dribble. She should have just stopped and passed the ball off there, but you know, your reflexes, you think, oh, full timeout. 32-15. Mount Pulaski Bears over the Paris Crestwood Eagles. We'll be back.
Seed selection is one of the important decisions required to achieve yield goals. Logan Agri-Service represents top seed lines in the industry like Lewis Hybrids, Stein Seed, and AgriGold, and focuses on products developed to meet or exceed our customers' expectations. Sit down with one of our experienced local seed experts who will work with you to help select top-producing corn hybrids and soybean varieties tailored for your specific soils and fertility levels. Or visit us online at loganag.com. Logan Agri-Service, serving agriculture since 1962.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state of the art. It wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number 1. I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
Back to Central Illinois Sports. State action being brought to you today. Girls 7th grade state action. This is the 2A action, and it's Paris Crestwood and Mount Pulaski, and it's been all Mount Pulaski since the start, 32-15. That'll be shot by Good. No good. Rebound. Olsen. She puts it out to Bender. Bender gets the ball knocked away by Krippus, and ends up Krippus is going to get a foul. That's going to be her 4th. Couple of people with 4 fouls. Tim, 4:45 left here. Any side bets on whether somebody fouls out of this game or not?
So we got 4:45. Got about 4:45 to get a foul. I'm going to say yeah.
Yeah, I would think so. Martin with the basketball low. Out front, Olsen. She shot a 3 before. In and out, no good. Rebound, Fuquay. And they're going to call a jump ball. And that was Cowan getting in there for the tie-up, but it'll stay Paris Crestwood basketball. I was ready for the foul to be called there. Grippus with the basketball. Right side, that's Haddock. Rebound Fuquay, she loses the basketball with really no help there. Grippus, ball knocked away by Bender. Haddock gets it, throws it back out to Crispus. She runs it down. She's got Martin to try to get it into Hansel. No good. Titus pulled that one in. Martin to Titus. She feeds over to Cowan, but Cowan was headed to the basket. These girls warming up over here on the other side over here, running up in the upper part to get loose. That's going to be Haddock's for 3, no good. Rebound, Hansel, no good. Rebound, Fuquay, no good. She's going to get fouled. And the foul is going to be on Olsen.
She is really good at drawing that foul and getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, she's just got to make more of her foul shots. Two shots, third foul by Olsen. First one is up and no good. The end for Titus will be Rhodes. She'll have a seat. UK with the second shot. No good. Rebound Martin. Martin drives down the floor, goes up off the glass, no good. A rebound fought for and got by Rhodes. Dybart. Down to Rhodes, and she traveled. Ball be brought up by Krippus. Gets it over to Haddix. Back to Krippus, but it's knocked out of bounds by Martin. She almost gathered that in. .30-second timeout, 32-15, Mount Pulaski over Paris Crestwood.
Make your dream kitchen and bath a reality with help from Pike County Lumber. We'll create a design to fit your lifestyle and your needs. Quartz countertops, quality onyx that offers dozens of colors. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports. Again, 2A girls action here. 4 sites going on. We're here at Riverton. Steve Surratt, Tim Hull, Lisa Surratt. Score in the fourth quarter, 3 minutes and 14 seconds left here. Mount Pulaski 32 and Paris Crestwood 15. Inbound will be Hansel. Hansel gets it in to Krippus, but it's knocked by Good. Back the other way, Martin off the glass and good for 2 points. As Ella Martin now has 20 points. That's her first 2 points in the fourth quarter. We're down to the 3-minute mark. That one is stolen. Headed back the other way by Cowan, and it's blocked by Krippus. And now Pulaski a little confused. Olsen will inbound. Gets it out front. That'll be Nybert for 3, no good. She saves her own shot. Nobody moved. Krippus, left-hand side. That's good. No, full timeout. Full timeout called. 2:40 left here. 34-15, Mount Pulaski.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
If you have that drive and you want to do more with that, then there's opportunity there for you to do that. It's not the typical job that you would expect it to be. Like, it's just super fulfilling. When my life needed opportunity, I chose DOT.
Back with you. Mount Pulaski 34, Paris Crestwood 15. 2:40 left here in the fourth in this 7-2A quarterfinal here in Riverton. Ball's going to be taken out by Krippus. Gets it back out front to Haddix. Back to Krippus. She'll shoot the 3. No good. Rebound Cowan. And we'll go back the other way. Martin will just walk the ball up. Krippus will pick her up at the half line. Left-hand side, Cowan. Back to Martin. Right side, that's Dybert. She shoots a 2, no good. Rebound was Bender, no good. Rebound Martin is good. Up to 22 points. So far, she's a high scorer in the tournament. Krippus, left side. Drives. Good, can't make that. And Martin loses the ball out of bounds on the rebound. Full slate of basketball for you on all the network. Krippus, good. Feeds down low. No good by Hansel. And Martin is going to get a foul. Hansel ended up with that foul. I don't know how that happened. Hansel, that's the third foul for her. Martin gives it over. Cowan to Dybert. Dybert gets fouled, and is it a 2 or a 3? Yeah, I think her foot was on the line. That's going to be Hansel's 4th foul. And she'll go to the line. As Dybert made the 2, but did not make the free throw. Ball thrown out of bounds by Haddix, and it'll be Mount Pulaski basketball. Folks, I'm the big advocate here. 23-point lead. Both teams should be emptying their benches here, Tim, and letting these girls play in a state tournament.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but not getting people playing time whenever they deserve it is kind of.
Yeah, and Dybert for 3 again and thrown back up. Martin for 2. Now we're just kind of padding points right here. She's got 24 points. And we're down under a minute, and the rest of the team's not going to get a chance to play. Well, it's going to be down to 50 seconds. I'm sorry, too little, too late. In and out, no good by Krippus. Rebound is by Cowan, and she gives it to Martin. Martin. Okay, 30-second timeout. 40-15, Mount Pulaski over Paris Crestwood.
Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon boys. To get it right the first time, no job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, couldn't resist. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
You're getting thirsty. Bold. Refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports. It's Mount Pulaski going to win the quarterfinal game here. 35.5 seconds left, 40-15 over Paris Crestwood. But Mount Pulaski, I want to note here, Dybert is a 6th grader. They have 3 5th graders and 7 6th graders on this team. Dybert hands up. That's Solomon. And was that a tie-up? Solomon will inbound. They give it over to Dybert. He just dribbles out front down to 20 seconds. Krippus out there. Finally gets the ball over to Titus. That is Swayze Titus, stolen by Krippus. She's going to try to drive all the way, throws it up, no good. Back the other way. Titus, that's the end of the ball game. With that, Mount Pulaski wins 40-15. 40-15 in this contest. We'll have the postgame show brought to you by Blessing Health Systems. Has locations throughout the region to meet the healthcare needs for your family. For walk-in to primary care, specialty care, and emergency medicine, Blessing Health System is here to serve you. Learn more at blessinghealth.org. We'll take a minute break here, get our stats, we'll be back.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state of the art. It wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number 1.
I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Back with the postgame show brought to you by Blessing Health Systems. Hey, if it's a strain, sprain, whatever, you need to go to the Blessing Orthopedic Clinic out in the new building on the east side of town there in Quincy. They've got specialists, they've got doctors, they have everything that you need in healthcare. That's Blessing Health Systems. Check out what they have at blessinghealth.org. And so with that final score here, 40-15, Mount Pulaski over Paris Crestwood. And Tim, one of the big things here is Mount Pulaski will be able to go home and take a break and lay down in their bed, take a nap, eat their own food, do whatever they want to do here between times because they're just a couple miles north of here.
Yeah, and that's honestly a advantage with playing here because you can go through your day, and other teams have to stay here all day just to be able to play later.
All right, so with that, Paris Crestwood, good with 2 points, 9 for Krippus, and 4 points for Fuquay, and that's all the scoring is 15 points was all they had. For the 40 on the Mount Pulaski side, it was Cowan with 2, Dybert with 6, Martin 24. She's the points leader in the tournament so far. Reagan Titus with 2, and Olson with 6 as she had a 3-pointer, a 2-pointer, and a 1-pointer. Got the trifecta there. And Tim, what's the stats there for each team?
For Mount Pulaski, they shot 13 of 51 from the field with 1 for 11 from 3 and 11 for 17 from the free throw line. And for Paris Crestwood, they shot 5 of 32 from the field with 1 for 13 from 3 and 4 for 14 from the free throw line.
All right, with that, that's the end of your Blessing Health Systems postgame show. They've got locations throughout the region to meet healthcare needs for your family, from walk-in to primary care, specialty care, and emergency medicine. Blessing Health Systems is here to serve you. Learn more at blessinghealth.org. We'll be back with another stream here coming up for the pregame for Great Rivers Bank. And coming up here, we have McNabb-Putnam County against Waterman Indian Creek. So we'll have the third game of this quarterfinal for you today. Thanks.